Have you ever wondered why so many people struggle to live beyond the age of 80? Even in today's modern world, with so much medical knowledge, advanced treatments, and health awareness, many still find their health quietly slipping away in their 70s. And here's the truth. It's not always about genetics. It's not always about luck. Often, it comes down to a few hidden health reasons, things that remain unnoticed, undiscussed, and untreated for years. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 of the most overlooked health issues that silently impact longevity in older adults. But more importantly, we'll explore how you can take control, reverse damage, and live a fuller, longer, more meaningful life, even after 60. So, make yourself comfortable. This is not just a video. It's a conversation about your life, your strength, and your future. And trust me, you'll want to watch till the very end. Imagine a man named Harold. He's 76, lives in a quiet neighborhood, walks every morning, eats decently. He doesn't smoke, doesn't drink much. He reads the newspaper, visits his daughter once a week, and takes his medications on time. To the outside world, Harold is doing just fine. But inside, Harold is tired. His legs feel heavy when he walks. He forgets small things, names, dates, even why he walked into a room. At night, he wakes up to go to the bathroom, sometimes 3 or 4 times. And some mornings, he just sits, unable to gather the energy to start the day. He doesn't complain. After all, isn't this just aging? But here's the danger. What Harold doesn't know is that he's facing multiple silent health threats. And unless they're identified and addressed, they will continue to chip away at his quality of life and his lifespan. Harold is not alone. Millions of older adults around the world live like this, unaware of what's really happening inside their bodies. Let's not let that happen to you. Now, let's begin with the first hidden health reason that keeps so many from living beyond 80. Reason 1. Chronic inflammation. It's one of the most underestimated health destroyers after the age of 60. You might be wondering, what exactly is inflammation? In simple terms, inflammation is your body's way of protecting itself. When you get a cut, your body sends cells to heal it. That's acute inflammation, short and helpful. But chronic inflammation? That's when your body stays in a constant state of alert, even when there's no injury. It's like leaving the lights on in your car all night. Eventually, the battery wears out. Chronic inflammation slowly affects your brain, heart, joints, digestive system, and more. It's been linked to Alzheimer's, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, and even depression. What makes it dangerous is that it's mostly silent. You don't feel pain. You don't see a rash. But inside, your body is fighting and losing energy, tissue, and resilience every day. What causes chronic inflammation? Asterisk a poor diet high in processed foods and sugars. Asterisk lack of movement. Asterisk long-term stress. Asterisk sleep disorders. Asterisk environmental toxins. Asterisk gut imbalances. The solution? Start small. Shift to an anti-inflammatory diet. Think berries, leafy greens, fatty fish like salmon, olive oil, turmeric, and nuts. Stay active. Even walking 20 minutes a day helps. Meditate. Breathe. Sleep better. And most importantly, talk to your doctor about testing for inflammation markers like CRP. Fighting chronic inflammation may not sound exciting, but it's one of the biggest keys to crossing 80 with energy and clarity. If you've made it this far, you clearly care about your health and future. So take a moment right now, click the subscribe button to stay connected. We share weekly videos full of tips, stories, and truths that matter deeply for people just like you. Strong, wise, and aging with intention. Also, tap the like button if this video is speaking to you so far. It helps us reach more amazing people on this journey. Let's continue. Reason 2. Undiagnosed nutritional deficiencies. Now here's something most people miss entirely: nutritional deficiencies. We live in a time where food is everywhere. Supermarkets, restaurants, advertisements. But here's the truth. Many older adults are malnourished, not because they don't eat, but because their bodies no longer absorb nutrients the way they used to. As we age, our digestive systems slow down. Stomach acid decreases. Enzymes become less efficient. And that means even if you eat well, your body might not be absorbing enough vitamin B12, vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, and omega-3s, all critical for your heart, brain, bones, and mood. Take B12 for example. A deficiency in B12 can cause fatigue, memory loss, nerve problems, and even depression. Yet many people go years without knowing they're low. Same with vitamin D. Low levels increase your risk of falls, fractures, immune problems, and even cancer. The fix? Ask your doctor for a blood panel that checks for common deficiencies. Then, correct them with quality supplements and food choices. Don't guess. Check. Because what you don't know really can hurt you. Back to Harold. He never thought twice about vitamins. But when his doctor finally ran a few tests, the results shocked him. Low B12, low D, almost no omega-3 in his system. With a few simple changes, B12 shots, vitamin D supplements, and adding fish to his weekly meals, Harold's energy came back. His mood lifted. He started sleeping better. All because someone looked deeper. That's the power of knowledge. Reason 3. Loss of muscle mass. Let's talk about something most people think only bodybuilders should care about. Muscle. After the age of 30, we begin to lose muscle slowly. But after 60, that loss accelerates. And by the time you're in your 70s or 80s, if you're not actively working to maintain muscle, you could lose up to 50% of what you once had. This condition has a name, sarcopenia, and it's one of the biggest reasons people fall, break bones, struggle to get out of a chair, or lose their independence. But here's what most don't realize. Muscle isn't just about strength. It's about survival. Muscle helps regulate blood sugar. It supports your immune system. It protects your bones, helps you balance, and gives you the energy to enjoy life. Now here's the scary part. Sarcopenia is often invisible until it's too late. That feeling of weakness you brush off, that struggle to carry groceries or climb stairs, that's not just age. That's muscle loss. But the good news is it's reversible. How? Start resistance training. And no, you don't need to lift heavy weights. Bodyweight squats, light dumbbells, resistance bands, even chair exercises can rebuild muscle. Prioritize protein. Older adults often don't get enough. Aim for around 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight daily, unless otherwise advised. Add leucine-rich foods like eggs, dairy, and legumes. And most importantly, make movement a daily habit. 10 minutes a day is better than 0. Every step counts. Let this be the message you needed to hear. Your body is capable of building strength at any age. Even in your 70s or 80s, it's not too late. If you're finding this information helpful and eye-opening, please consider sharing this video with someone you care about. It might be your friend, your parent, or even your walking partner. You never know, one shared story can change a life. And don't forget to comment below. Have you noticed changes in your muscle strength recently? Let's open up and support one another. We read every comment, and your voice truly matters here. Reason 4. Poor sleep quality and sleep disorders. Let's move to something we all love, and many struggle with: sleep. Sleep is not just rest. It's repair. It's memory consolidation. It's immune regeneration. It's hormonal balancing. But here's the problem. Many older adults think it's normal to sleep poorly. They wake up multiple times, toss and turn, or feel tired even after 8 hours. This isn't just part of aging. It could be a sleep disorder like sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or circadian rhythm disruption. Sleep apnea alone affects millions, and most cases remain undiagnosed. It's a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops during sleep, leading to drops in oxygen, stress on the heart, poor memory, weight gain, and even increased risk of stroke. Many people think snoring is harmless, but it could be the red flag that your brain isn't getting enough oxygen at night. Even mild sleep apnea can shorten lifespan dramatically if left untreated. Other common issues: drinking fluids too late and waking up to urinate multiple times, pain disrupting deep sleep, low melatonin production, medications interfering with REM sleep. How do you fix this? First, take your sleep seriously. Track it using a simple sleep journal or wearable device. Create a calm, cool, dark sleep environment. Avoid screens before bed. Stick to a routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time. And if you snore heavily, gasp during sleep, or feel exhausted during the day, get a sleep study. It could change your entire life. When your sleep improves, so does your memory, mood, metabolism, and energy. Quality sleep is one of the greatest anti-aging tools we have, and it's free. Let's return to Harold. One night, his daughter noticed his snoring during a short trip. It was loud with strange pauses. She urged him to see a sleep specialist. The result? Severe sleep apnea. He started treatment with a simple CPAP machine. Within a week, he felt like a new man. More energy, better focus, fewer daytime naps. His blood pressure improved, and he even felt happier. Sometimes, the solution isn't complicated. It's just hidden, waiting to be discovered. You're doing something powerful right now. You're learning. You're thinking. You're planting seeds for a longer, stronger life. If you haven't already, now's the perfect moment to hit that subscribe button. We're building a community of wisdom seekers, people who want to live better, love deeper, and age with power. There's so much more coming your way. Let's finish strong with our final hidden health reason. Reason 5, social isolation and emotional loneliness. This one might surprise you, but social isolation and emotional loneliness can be as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's not an exaggeration. That's from decades of research. Being lonely doesn't just hurt emotionally. It affects your heart health, your immune system, your cognitive sharpness, and even your inflammation levels. Humans are wired for connection. And as we age, friends pass away, families move, retirement changes routines, and slowly, people find themselves more alone than ever before. Here's what loneliness looks like. Days passing without meaningful conversation. Eating meals alone. Going weeks without a hug or kind word. Feeling invisible in public spaces. Wishing someone would just check in. And here's the truth. You don't have to be physically alone to be lonely. Some of the loneliest people are surrounded by others, but feel deeply disconnected. Loneliness increases the risk of dementia, depression, stroke, and early death. Yet it often goes unspoken, buried beneath fake smiles and polite nods. So how do we fight loneliness? It begins with a single step. Sometimes that step is making a phone call. Other times it's joining a walking group, volunteering at a local library, or simply starting a conversation with your neighbor. Connection doesn't always happen instantly, but every hello, every shared laugh, every "how have you been?" is a brick in the bridge back to belonging. Don't wait for others to reach out. Be the first to say hello. Be the one who invites. Be the light for someone else. And in doing so, you may find your own darkness fading. There are also powerful modern tools that didn't exist a generation ago. Senior social apps and forums, virtual interest clubs, online game nights, and storytelling sessions. Even video calls with people across the globe. If technology feels overwhelming, ask for help. You're never too old to learn something new, and most people are eager to help if you just ask. And don't forget, your local community matters too. Libraries, churches, senior centers, and community gardens often host events, meetups, and programs designed just for older adults. Let me share a short story with you. Her name was Clara. She was 82. For years, she sat alone in her house, the walls lined with dust-covered teacups her late husband had collected during their travels. One day, she decided to do something bold. She placed a note on her door. Weekly tea at Clara's. Every Friday, bring your own cup. At first, no one came. Then one Friday, a woman in her 60s knocked. The week after, 2 more arrived. Within a month, her living room echoed with laughter, clinking cups, and stories of lives well lived. That little note changed Clara's world. She found friends. She found joy. She found reasons to dress up again, to bake, to laugh, to matter. Loneliness shrank. Life bloomed. Connection can begin with something as simple as tea and courage. Let's come back to our question. Why do so many people struggle to live beyond 80? It's not just the body. It's the forgotten battles, the unchecked inflammation, the silent loss of strength, the poor sleep that builds over years, the quiet decline of mental health, the ache of loneliness with no voice. But here's the truth. You are not powerless. Every day is a new page. Every sunrise is a reset. And no matter your age, you can choose to shift your story. Start small. Add 1 anti-inflammatory food to your plate. Stretch for 5 minutes a day. Call someone you've been missing. Go to bed a little earlier. Lift light weights while watching your favorite show. These changes compound. They strengthen your immune system. They guard your mind. They restore your joy. And most importantly, they give you the best shot at living not just longer, but better. You are not meant to fade. You are meant to shine through your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. If this video spoke to you, if it reminded you of someone, if it helped you feel less alone, less afraid, more hopeful, then please like this video, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to this channel. We are creating a space where aging is honored, where wisdom is shared, and where you're reminded that your story still matters deeply. Leave a comment below. Tell us one change you'll make starting today. Or just say hello. You're not just a viewer here. You're part of a movement. Together, let's live longer. Let's live better. Let's live with heart. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I believe in you, and I'll see you in the next video.